It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another live stream Q&A. This is going to be Q&A 167. As always, we'll wait for people to show up and we'll get the questions going here. Today I can't go for very long for the Q&A. It'll be only 30 minutes. But, last Q&A that we did yesterday went very long. It was yesterday. Went very long, which was great. But today we can't go more than 30 minutes. Mario, what's up, Ash and gang? How are you, Mario? Glad you could join. Voltex33, hi, Ash. Hi, how are you? Glad you could join, Voltex33. Just quickly, I posted 2 videos. One is about Michonne and Lucille, holding Lucille from the trailer. One is about Negan and Aaron. So those 2 videos are uploaded. You can go and check them out. They're very short. They're like 5 minutes each, I think, or 7 minutes and 4 minutes. But they're shorter than usual. But I just wanted to focus on things that are hot topics of the trailer as separate videos. So those are on the channel and you can check it out. Coming up, I'm doing one more about the new Whisper that we saw in the trailer, Gamma. I'm going to talk about that a little bit on a separate video. It'll be a short one as well. And another one about Carol and how she's adapting Michonne's comic arc in some ways. So I'll talk about that in a separate video, so you can go and check those out. Voltex, when I uploaded, probably Monday or Tuesday. Voltex33, Fear 5B trailer basically confirms everyone survives. It takes away emotions for the mid-season finale. I think so as well. The only way that it doesn't confirm that is that they're doing something extremely weird with the timeline. And they're just going back and forth, back and forth. And it's not all from the camera recording. Like, we can't necessarily say anything on the camera recording is past events and anything that's not. It's not a flashback, then it's, a current event. If they're not doing that, then they're either doing that, making the timelines very different. So even though it doesn't look like a camera recording, it's still a flashback, or they just confirmed it basically. Mario, I don't know if someone mentioned this last stream, but Comic Book and Gimple confirmed CRM is not Commonwealth. What a loose end, right? I didn't see them confirming it, but that's interesting. I never thought they were, but I thought they're adapting parts of the Commonwealth story. But if they're not, then it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Commonwealth now that Rick is not there. And Carl is not there. Like, how is that even going to work out? Are they even going to do it the same way? Voltex 33, with Fear getting next season, we might have 3 Walking Dead shows at the same time. Do you think it's too many for people or not? I don't think so. I think people may get tired of it, yes, but it just depends how much different the new spinoff is. If it's like the same basically, then yeah, people are going to get tired. But if it's looking at something or a part of the world or a part of the Walking Dead universe that we haven't seen before, then we'll be interested. And it's not going to be concurrent. Like it's going to play out like this. First half of Fear is going to play, then most likely first half of the other show is going to play, and then second half of Fear is going to play, and then the second half of the other show is going to play, and then first half of The Walking Dead's going to play. And then we'll have like time between first half and second half of Walking Dead or something like that. They might change it so that first half of the new show is between the Fear season, first half, second half seasons, and the other half of the new show is during the Walking Dead halfway. I don't know if that made sense, but they could break it down like that so that it's never concurrent. So we always have a show on about Walking Dead and there's no off season ever. Mario Gimple also said in Rick movies they will be exploring vast mythology for this organization, which is trafficking with people. Yeah, I think that's going to be a key aspect of the story. And yeah, Mario says it's an organization confirmed. Yeah, it's definitely an organization. We knew that it's too big to be just a community. We know it has to be a big organization anyway. Voltix 33. Wendell has a great potential, but writers don't do much with him. Also, Luciana haven't done much this season. Yeah, I don't understand how Luciana has survived this long. She doesn't do anything. She's just there. But yeah, Wendell could have been a very interesting character. They just didn't utilize his character as much, which is a disappointment because who do they really have at this point? The only characters that have really got development on Fear, I'm not counting Morgan or Dwight because they got development on the original show. The only people that have got development on Fear are, and I'm talking about people that are alive, Alicia, who else? Strand, Daniel Salazar. Not even John that much. Not even June that much. Althea, not even that much. Luciana, again, not that much. So only 3 people have really got in-depth development, which is a shame because there's like 6 characters only. Look at The Walking Dead, how many characters we have. And we've got a lot of development for a lot of them within the first couple seasons they're introduced. Mario also remember that Rick teaser, it's Philadelphia. This confirms that Rick either has amnesia or he's forced to stay there. Yeah, it did look like Philadelphia, and I know about that theory as well. It could be just a generic city though, we don't know. They could be using any city. But yeah, you could be right about that. I hope they don't have Rick have amnesia because that's underwhelming. That's like the easiest thing that they could do. Voltix 3 or Voltix 33, if Alicia survives, the situation with Contamination Walker is pointless. The thing is, I think she's gonna survive this season, but she's gonna slowly die because of the contamination. I don't think she's gonna die right away, but I don't think she's gonna survive until, let's say, season 6. Voltix 33, have you watched San Diego Comic-Con panels? Yeah, I watched all of those on YouTube, yes. I watched the Fear one, the Walking Dead one, and the producers panel. There was no comic book panel, which is interesting. I know the comics ended, but they could have still had a panel. Or they could have had one, I just didn't see it on YouTube. One thing after this week, not this week, because this week I'm going to do a bit of catching up, but after this week, next week, or starting this Friday, this coming Friday, we're going to bring back 2 things on the channel. One is the suggested videos. So as you know, we started this thing where you suggest a video or we get a poll about suggested videos, and we do a suggested video every week. So that's going to be coming back. And also gaming videos. So starting next week, we're going to do the continuation of Telltale's The Walking Dead. This week, I'm going to do a bit of catching up on everything. The videos that I'm behind on that I wanted to do with Fear and The Walking Dead. There's some that I wanted to do, but I'm behind now because of San Diego Comic-Con and things I had to do for the trailers. But after this week, we'll be back with the Telltale's The Walking Dead gameplays. And I'm going to aim for 2 videos a week for that. So 2 live stream gameplay videos a week. Mario, since they are organizations, they probably have few cities. Maybe Philly was closest one because without medical attention, Rick would die. So it could be that also. Absolutely. I doubt that it's just one city. I think there's multiple cities. And again, I still stand by my predictions about the 3 circles forming the symbol that is the symbol of the communities, and CRM, what it could stand for. I still stand behind that. Maybe those are the biggest ones, the 3 biggest ones, maybe the main ones. And there could be additional cities or additional smaller outposts here and there. But I still stand by my initial prediction about that CRM theory. Voltex33, what if CRM is Western Alliance from the comics? Western Alliance. Are those the ones that were connected to the Commonwealth? I don't remember them, honestly. They could be, but I just don't remember what community they were from or organization they're from in the comics. Remind me, because I don't remember, honestly. We've gone 15 minutes, so we'll go for another 15 minutes, and we'll end it here. I do have to get going here, but stay tuned for my reaction to the Fear episode tonight. It might come a little later than usual, but that should be fine because we don't have a breakdown of the promo, or I don't have a breakdown of the promo to do, so I have a little bit more time. But I might not get to it live, so when it airs live, I might not be able to get to it and react to it then. I might be able to, or have to react to it an hour or 2 after. But stay tuned, I will see it. I will do the reaction tonight for that. Mario, someone on Reddit did awesome The Walking Dead Endgame theory, CRM versus Commonwealth. Dude, I would watch that anytime. Hey, there's a lot of theories out there for CRM, for sure. Voltex33, the community Eugene was building tracks for to connect with Commonwealth. Oh! Yeah, they could do something like that. They could. The thing is, the CRM seems too much of a secretive organization to want to be want to be able to connect to other communities. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. Mario, that basically makes white versus black soldiers warfare. That's a theory? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it. That's coming from Reddit, you're saying? I might check it out. I haven't seen it, though. Or that theory going around at all. What do you guys think is going to happen in tonight's episode, though, in Fear the Walking Dead? I have a feeling they're misleading us with the trailer in some capacity. Or or the trailer that they gave us for the second half, they're misleading us to a capacity, but I don't know what, what it is. But I feel like we'll see a big death that we don't see coming in the mid-season finale. I feel it. But then again, they have to be misleading us because we saw everyone alive in the mid-season trailer. Mario, basically one fan ran into Gimple and he asked him if the helicopters on both The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead are related to Commonwealth, which he said they aren't related. Yeah, that's interesting. Again, I thought that I knew they weren't, but at the same time, I thought they're bringing elements of Commonwealth into the CRM group, but maybe not then. King Ken 214, I don't care. I hate Fear the Walking Dead. I don't hate it at this point. I'm indifferent about it. Voltix33, the only character that wasn't shown in the trailer was Dylan, Glass Skid, so he may probably die. Yeah, he was the only one that wasn't shown. You're right. And also, let me think. Everyone else was, right? Yeah, everyone else was shown. But yeah, you're right. Dylan wasn't. I always get Max and Dylan mixed up. Which one's which? King Ken 214, the kid with glasses, is Sam's brother and real life actor. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. They look familiar, like similar, face wise. Now that I look at it. Mario, I watched episode 8. Wendell is gonna blow your mind. It was best moment in the whole of season 5 so far. No spoilers. Okay, I'm looking forward to it then. They did mention something about Wendell's big moment, a big moment, in one of the interviews that the season 5 Fear characters were doing at San Diego Comic-Con. So I heard that from somewhere already, but now that you bring it up and you're saying it unbiasedly, then I'm interested. Because I feel like they would say that regardless of whether it was a big moment or not, or a good moment or not. But you're saying it, that means that, you may not be biased towards it. So I'm interested now. I'm intrigued now. I hope it's not him just sacrificing himself. I hope that's not the big moment. But don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Because you say you've seen it. But if that is what it is, then it's too generic, I think. Not bad, but just too generic. We have 10 more minutes to go and we'll shut it down. It's been a good stream so far. Mario, I'll just say that moment is kind of what made The Walking Dead scary. That moment is kind of what made The Walking Dead scary. Nothing more. Interesting. That's interesting. You guys may have heard my text message sound. It was right next to the mic. King Ken 214, I like Rick. In show better. What about you? I like Rick from the comics more, but I like how Andrew Lincoln brought that character to life in the TV show. But it's very close, like which one I really like best. It just depends. From one moment to the other moment. One moment I like the Rick in the comics more. The other moment I like Rick in the TV show more. But I think I'm leaning more towards the comic Rick. Only because he appears to be more badass. In a way where, I don't know, he just looks more looks more badass in the comic book than the TV show. Voltex33, how about Morgan? Or how would Morgan react to the border? Would he go crazy again? Depends who's there. If Henry's there, like he was, yeah, he would go crazy, I think. Mario, I can't wait for the movies. Rick was my favorite character on the show, but I can't wait for his introduction to CRM. One of more advanced transition from the first to the second to the third. Is it all gonna revolve around Rick or no? We don't know that for sure. I'm very interested though, very interested. Mario, and since they brought up trafficking with people, they have to be so big that it's unbelievable. Yeah, like, they seem very organized. That's the thing. They seem very, very organized. King Ken 214. Did they say Jadis is in the movies? They didn't confirm, but in the first one at least, she has to be. Doesn't make sense. She took Rick there. She has to be there. Mario says, yep, she is. I think for the first one, it's almost... I'm almost confident that she's going to be on there. Alright, 5 more minutes to go, guys. Mario Gimple confirmed on San Diego Comic-Con. Or did he? Okay. When did he do it? On a panel? Because I don't remember that. But yeah, I mean, it's obvious. She's going to be on the first one. Jadis. Doesn't make sense if she wasn't. Alright, so 5 more minutes of rapid fire Q&A and that'll be the end of the stream here. Mario, I'm really interested in this rebuilding and focusing on future. Yeah, that seems very interesting. Like, that's something that we haven't seen before. It's unique. So that's what makes it very interesting, I think. Mario, because that's scary, because people are assuming that now is the past. Yeah, absolutely. I think at some point you'll get there organically to a point where you're focusing on the future more than now. It's more than just surviving now. It's about the future and, you know, what you're building towards. Because at some point it's like, why are we even surviving? And that was in the trailer as well. When Carol and Daryl were talking, that's the... theme that they were really talking, or that was the concept they were talking about. King Cancer 14, Madison still could be alive. She could be, but the chances are very low at this point. They would have confirmed by now if she was coming back. Unless she's in the movies or she crosses over to The Walking Dead. And they don't tell us because they don't want to give it away. Mario, now I understand why Althea was the one facing CRM. She can't get over past and they are moving forward. Yeah, I could see the connection. Like, I think it makes sense for what they did with Fear and the CRM tease, but it was way too short, and I feel like if they don't do anything else with it, it was pointless in a way. It was too small to even be there. Voltex 33, Comic Governor versus Whispers. The Governor is just one person. Whispers are a group. Yeah, I think they're more scary and they're more organized than the Governor. King Ken 214, Comic Governor is way more evil. I don't agree with that. I think the Whispers are more evil. King Ken 214, he killed the baby. That's true, but the Whispers, Alpha, she pretty much was going to do the same thing. If you remember, in the last season. Mario, somebody said they have seen walls around Philly. That's kind of scary, lol. Like real life? That's weird. King Can 214, well, they did too. Yeah, they did. The Whisperers did too, yeah. Or they probably did. They were going to as well last season. All right, two more minutes of rapid fire Q&A. Mario on that Rick tease. Oh, I'll have to check it out. I missed it then. Was there walls around it? That's interesting. I'll have to check it out. Tom Bokhorst, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Do you think we will see CRM in season 10? We might get some teases at CRM again in season 10, like maybe a helicopter or two showing up again, or someone mentioning the helicopters, maybe Father Gabriel and Negan, because they saw it. But I don't think that we will see anything too much. The biggest thing we might see is something like they did in Fear. Someone from the CRM community just being there and someone finding them. Voltex 33. Would Whisperers be able to destroy Commonwealth? That's a good question. Probably not, because the Commonwealth has a lot of soldiers with a good amount of weapons. So they can just mow down the walkers. And the Whisperers all at once. All right, so we'll do one more question. Whoever asks this question will be the last one, and then we'll shut it down. If no one answers in the next 30 seconds, we'll just shut it down. All right, Voltex 33. Dante was confirmed for season 10. Yes, he was. He was confirmed, yeah. They're bringing him in. Tom Bokhorst, no Commonwealth has 50,000 people. Yeah, they have a lot of people and a lot of soldiers as well, which makes it difficult for Whisperers to really be too deadly with their attacks. Mario, I would still like it if we get some white soldiers for Commonwealth. I don't understand what you mean by white soldiers for Commonwealth. I don't see what you mean by that. All right, that's it, everyone. Thanks for joining and asking questions. I appreciate the support. Stay tuned for my reaction to the mid-season finale of season 5 of Fear tonight. And what else? Yeah, and then we'll keep going with the rest of the stuff we're doing. Next week, we're going to bring back the suggested videos and the gameplay videos. But this week, I'm going to do a bit of catching up and putting some videos that I wanted to put out. Nigel Gilmore, what's up, bro? My name is Nigel Gilmore. How are you, Nigel Gilmore? Tom Bokhorst, true. Nigel, I have been in your stream before. Remember me? Yes, I do. Tom Bokhorst, Armor. Charlie Balding, hey guys. Charlie Balding, don't go, bro. I have questions. I just got in, lol. Yeah, I gotta go though, but we'll put more streams. We have like 2 streams every week, so you can join us then. So the streams that we have is every Friday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and Saturdays or Sundays 1 p.m. Mountain Time. And it depends whether we are on the off season or on season, and also whether I can get to it. But usually it's Sundays. But for now it's gonna be Saturdays for now a little bit, because we're in the off season of Fear. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. I'll see you next time, hopefully, for the next stream. Stay tuned for the videos that are gonna be coming up. That's it. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you soon.